Lord Deben is the chairman of the Climate Change Committee, and he's delivering a grim report on government plans to get to net zero carbon emissions by 2050. His verdict? Lots of grand promises, but nowhere near enough detail.
As things stand, with the current programme that the government has, net zero will not happen.
That is true. Quite a number of departments have not yet got into their stride, and what we're saying is we haven't got any time to wait. You know, this is very serious. It's no longer possible to ignore the fact that we will make this planet uninhabitable if we don't act now.
Among the major failures identified, the committee describes a shocking gap in policy for better insulated homes. Richard Shears already knows this all too well. He made his house more energy efficient without any government guidance and now helps others to do the same.
It can be confusing for people starting on the retrofit journey because there are so many different points of contact and there's so many different messages out there that knowing where to start can be a real headache.
Agriculture and land use are also singled out for what's described as glacial progress.
We really do want to see that incentivisation. We want to see that policy really help farmers formulate a plan. But I think we do need government to take it seriously.
But it's not all bad news.
The report says that great progress has been made on electric vehicles and on renewable energy. But it will make for very uncomfortable reading for the government and for Boris Johnson, who, as Prime Minister, has consistently said that action on climate change is a top priority.
His critics, though, have never been convinced.
We have a Prime Minister who essentially is a climate cheat. He's using all the language to suggest that he's taking action on climate change. But as this damning report makes so clear, he literally is not doing that. There is this big gulf between his words and his action.
In a statement, a government spokesperson said, over the past 3 decades, the UK has driven down emissions faster than any other G7 country, and we have clear plans to go further. We are leading the world on climate change, helping over 90% of countries set net zero targets during our COP26 presidency, up from 30% 2 years ago. But grabbing the headlines and delivering on the detail at home are two very different things, and the chasm between the two must be closed if the government is to keep its promises on tackling climate change. Hannah Thomas-Peters, Sky News in Westminster.